Hello, Robert Bolden, Life Transform, continuing discussion around some of the tools that we use and some of the tools you'll experience as part of the challenge, the purpose challenge that we have coming up here. Very shortly, we should have the link in your email under the video here, so you'll be able to access that. So one of the things we do is we do the John Maxwell DISC assessment as part of our intake process. And some of you may have done the DISC. John Maxwell DISC is, John was able to meet with the DISC company and create a specialized John Maxwell version of the DISC. So it is amazing, I believe. I think it's the best one out there in the market. So we do a DISC and a debrief, and this tool is a great tool to understand what your gifts are. What are your God-given gifts? And specifically, it will help you understand if where you're at now, whatever you're doing in your life, whether it be your job or your role, whatever it is, if you're in alignment with those things or not. You probably know that inherently, but this will give you that kind of insight to be able to see it, right? And then, with our expertise, we can help you transition to something that makes more sense for you, that's going to align with what your true purpose, what your true gifts are, which is amazing. The other thing it does is it allows you to communicate with others in a much more effective way. You may have great ideas, but if you can't communicate those ideas in this crazy world, what good are those ideas? You may have God-given ideas and thoughts, but part of what we have to do in this world is be able to influence other people. And John Maxwell is he's coined the phrase, influence, leadership is influence, nothing more and nothing less. So the more you know about how to communicate with others, the more you know about what your God-given gifts are, the more you can think into what your true purpose is. And you can be passionate about whatever it is you're doing, and passion moves people. It isn't the words. It isn't even the concept. If you're passionate about something, that's what gets people to take action. So your passion definitely moves people. So the DISC assessment, the Maxwell DISC assessment, is something that we're certified to teach. Myself and several of the coaches that are part of the Life Transform team. So when you get involved in our community, that is a prerequisite. You get that DISC profile, which is amazing. It's a great value. I know I charge $197 for it. You'll see in the challenge, you'll be able to access our community for less than that at some level, right? And you'll have access to that. So we're going to give you all some great value, you guys, and it is all about knowing yourself to grow yourself. That's what the Maxwell DISC is all about. If you want to grow yourself, you have to start with knowing yourself. And the more intimately you can know yourself and honestly know yourself and vulnerably know yourself, the more you can grow yourself. It just makes sense when you think about it. You have to know yourself to grow yourself. And we, I think, have the best tools on the marketplace, because the way we incorporate those tools into a community of people. And that is the key. That is the secret sauce. Isolation to community. The problem we all have that we don't realize we have, we're all in isolation. Even though we're more connected than we are at any point in time in history, we're all in isolation. So the key is to get us out of isolation in the community. If I have a circumstance comes in my life, if I try to deal with it on my own, my results, it's going to take me more time. It's going to be maybe not as effective as if I have a community of people that I can speak into and they can speak into me. And I can utilize the brain power and the mind power of several people. It'll just amplify whatever it is that we're doing, right? It just amplifies it. It speeds up the process. It minimizes the heartache, right? Because you're drawing on other people's experiences, right? But it requires letting go of ego. And of course, that's love, right? If you can let go of ego, you can really embrace love and the loving beings that we were created to be. So I'm super excited about this. I'm super excited about you joining the challenge. I'm super excited about all the big value we're going to bring to you. And I'm super excited about you becoming part of our community. Community of people who are going to just change the world for the kingdom. All right? That's what it's all about. All right, you guys, take care. We'll see you next time.